All right, if you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, you guys know it's me, Remy. Welcome to the channel. Playing against the Dragon Link players, so I figured I'd post it. I don't do a lot of Dragon versus Dragon. When they pop up, I like to really highlight them. Especially if you know your stuff as a Dragon Link player. When you go against a person who knows the deck, there's some crazy stuff happens that normally doesn't happen. But I think I might have caught this guy slipping on one card, so I figured I'd highlight this one out of all of them. This is game 3, like I've mentioned before. If I forgot, I won one, he won game 2, and yeah, here we are, game 3. So let's just jump right on in. I got everything I need to stop whatever he's got going for me, but as you can see from his hand, he's got nothing, which is unfortunate. So I go for the Bellion immediately. I'm counting my summons right here as well, because I'm assuming he has Nibiru. So this is number 1. I use a Star Leash. Use that effect again. I'm trying to bait out whatever he may have. Nothing. He's not baiting anything. I'm not aware of this. So then I special summon this. That's number 2. That's number 3 with Striker. So at this point, instead of going for this, I go for this at 4. And then this at 5. So if he was going to Nibiru me right now, this would have been the time, because you basically wanted to Nibiru with this to stop the the regain and all that stuff. He didn't have it, so at this point I figured I was free to do whatever I needed to do, because you should stop that if anything. I go into this Romulus play right here, and then I send Striker with Regain's effect, get to draw it back, because we don't get multiple Strikers, unfortunately. I pitch Designator, which I probably should have got rid of Grave now that I'm looking back, but it's fine. I've used our normal summon, so I go for the Striker Dragon. Boot Sector, drop that, and now I have my Pyramid that I like playing, because I'm trying to trick him. The reason for this play was because I wanted to try something different on somebody and see if he wouldn't catch it or not. Well, yep. So I pitched that in my turn, and yeah, pass turn. I grab Druid's Worm with my I grab Druid's Worm with my Magnamute. Jeez. All right, so he special summons, or he activates Chaos Space. I call by that. Try to keep his graveyard empty so he has to play something to activate his white. That was the play behind that. I asked the Lebellion. I mean, that's the obvious play right there. He normals this. I get the normal Magnamute, and there we go. Now he's got a light or dark in the graveyard. He can finally use that effect. He draws. I draw right behind him, so I negate his draw. He uses Dark Gloom to grab my... Oh, he didn't go for my Magnamute. Oh, no, Magnamute's on the field, sorry. And then I immediately cancel that out with that, and then I get rid of his light with this force, because I want him to force out his Lebellion, get his Lebellion out of... I'm talking with stuff happening. I wanted to force him to use his Lebellion, essentially, like, to get rid of it. But I don't think he fell for it, but I negated this, which then let me bring out Tracer, and then Tracer let me bring out the OG Dillingerous. Like, normally people don't bring out Dillingerous on their opponent's turn, but again, I was hoping he did not know this effect. And sure enough, he was trying to get advantage, so he went for the attack on Magnamute to send Dark to the grave to grab Tracer. Okay, and then he uses this. I got nothing else. My turn's dead. He's basically playing free now. He goes into Seals. I'm like, okay, cool. He's going to Seals, exactly what I wanted him to do. He goes, but I forgot my arrow. He goes for the Pisty arrow right here. So he was a solid Dragon Link player. He understands the mechanics of it. Grabs white. Use Pisty's effect to bring back the homie. Going to not Dillingerous. What's it called? Romulus. And then he goes into Abomination. And at this point, I'm like, oh, you done messed up. So right here, he's pitching, because I think he's gonna pitch Saronir so he can get, because he's trying to get Magnamute in the graveyard just in case. I mean, the game's pretty much over at this point, obviously, but you know, he he kept trying, and I respect him for that. But it's in phase right now, right? So I activate Magnet's effect, get my draw, but then I also activate Dillingerous effect, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't even know this effect. This is something, I mean, it doesn't come up, but you know, you can kind of trick it. I always like to test a player to see if they know or not. But basically how Dillingerous works is it's the first line of the card text. If you guys have the card, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls that did not occur attack this turn, destroy it. And if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original attack. Right? So he was not aware of this. I'm pretty sure he wasn't aware of this. Otherwise, he wouldn't have played into this. But he uses Dillingerous effect. He uses Abomination's effect because he has player priority, right? It's his turn. So for my player priority, I just immediately go for this. I'm like, okay, this is free. So I activate Dillingerous effect to pop that for 3,000 damage. And that's pretty much game. There's no point in me even activating another. I'm sorry, I can activate. There's no point in me really doing anything else because this is game right here. He has nothing on the field. He's got the regain. He's got the ravine. It's over. So he surrenders. So shout out to this guy I played against. It was a fun game. But I think people don't know about this. But if you guys want to see me do some shorts on some Dragon Link cards or just Dragon cards in general, because there's a lot of tech I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of, or they just simply forgot. Because I know my Seals video a couple months ago did pretty well explaining Seals targets, and obviously that needs to be updated now with the new stuff. But yeah, Dillingerous MVP this game. But yeah, that's all I really got. I wanted to really highlight that. Yeah. But without further ado, I will catch you guys on the next one. Stay Dragon Linking. I will catch you. Pieces.